There once was a noodle named Mr. Noodle. He awoke in a desert as his eyes slowly cracked open because of the crust and the dust and the must. He found, to his surprise, a barren wasteland with nothing but his sheer intellect and his cunning strength. He knew one thing and one thing only, that he needed to get back to his home in Italy and his little squiggly noodle children. Mr. Noodle went on a long journey across the desert and the seas all the way to Madrid, Spain. He thought it was Italy, but it wasn't, because he's not the smartest noodle in the bowl of noodles. And so Mr. Noodle was like, oh, this isn't Italy. But hey, it's not a desert either. So that's a plus. Tune in next time on WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. Sorry, wrong program. Boo 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 boo. Boo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. 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 The last narrator died, so I'm going to take his place. Mr. Noodle then found himself in Paris, France. He walked up to the Eiffel Tower. He was like, that's a cool tower. I want that in my backyard. But it's too big for my backyard because I only got 3 acres. That thing's like 4, so that would never work. I'm going to have to consult my architectural advisor on this purchase. That is why Mr. Noodle is holding the Eiffel Tower, because he, in fact, purchased the Eiffel Tower. Although this has nothing to do with getting back to Italy, Mr. Noodle thought it would be a cool thing to do to tell his little squiggly noodle children and spread the joy of the Eiffel Tower. Wow, there's really bad luck on the set today. Looks like I'm the new narrator. I really hope something bad doesn't happen to me. Well, back to the story, children and weird adults who like this kind of stuff. Mr. Noodle ended up walking the wrong way, which is weird because it was across the ocean, so I don't know how he walked that. He was like walking on water or something. I don't know where that's from. That's definitely not from something that's already been made. Copyright intending. So Mr. Noodle was disheartened that he went the wrong way, and his noodle started to get, his noodle lips started to get a little bit chapped, and his noodle eyes started to sting a little bit. No one knew why, because he's a noodle, and there's no noodle doctors yet. They haven't been established, because there's not very much noodle education. That's probably why he went the wrong way. The government might want to invest in noodle education, especially for Mr. Noodle's small squiggly noodle children.
Coney 20.
So our last narrator did not understand that Elmer's glue is not lip gloss, so he is not able to tell the story anymore. So I am the new no narrator. Let's hope I don't do the same thing that last guy did, because that'd be really silly of me, since I know that that's not a good idea anymore. So, Mr. Noodle took a long trek to Belgium, Berlin, Banana, Germany. He came down with a case of Rice Krispie Lips along the way, and that is now the cause of his bloodshot eyes and Rice Krispie looking lips. He doesn't know how long he can hold out for it. He will soon have a noodle funeral and be buried 6 feet in the noodle ground. He's trying to get home. He's trying to see his children one last time. He's just trying and trying, but this noodle, he's gonna have to give up soon, because I don't know how he's gonna make it. The odds are pretty grim right now. Rice Krispie Lips it's a pretty potent disease, and it's not fun. Your lips resemble Rice Krispies, and all the cool noodle kids joke your lips because they look like Rice Krispies, and they're like, snap crackle pop, your lips looking like some Rice Krispies. I survived a case of Rice Krispie Lips. That's how I know what the noodle kids do. It's very hurtful. Stop noodle bullying today by donating to your local pharmacy to prevent noodle diseases from happening again. That's right. I said happening again. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We have a special guest here for you to listen to. He is renowned as one of the world's, I misread the galaxy's best singers. It is Captain Kirk from Star Wars. He will now be performing the Indiana Jones theme song for us using his Gandalf beard, written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Take it away, Spock. Excuse me, Bill Cosby. That is the wrong song. Okay, you're singing the Indiana Jones theme song, not the Star Doors theme song. Okay. All right, take it from the top, Anakin Skywalker. I don't know how to sing the Indiana Jones theme song. All I know is Star Wars. I don't even know how to talk without breaking into Star Wars song. It's Bill Cosby, kids. Looks like your last narrator took a bite out of a pencil sharpener, and he can't even talk anymore. Looks like that probably wasn't a good idea, kids. Better not do that. Well, our friend Mr. Noodle, on his adventure to Italy. He ended up in a town slash city slash province in Sweden. He was feeling sick from his Rice Krispie Lips symptoms, but he was not gonna give up. So close to his home, he could almost hear his little squiggly noodle kids calling him. They were like, "Daddy, Daddy, 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 there's a plan, there's Bill Cosby. I like Bill Cosby. Daddy, Daddy, take me to Bill Cosby, Daddy, Daddy." And Mr. Noodle was like, "I'm coming, kids. I'll get you anything you want from Bill Cosby, because he's my favorite narrator, too." I definitely didn't just put that in there because I'm Bill Cosby or anything. But Mr. Noodle, he is an inspiration to us all. He never gave up. Just like the hit single Justin Dever's song "Never Say Liver." I will never say liver, as Justin Dever once said. Mr. Noodle will always be remembered. He will never be forgotten for giving up completely and not ever making it back to his house ever, and he never saw his children again. So the end, kids. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Bill Cosby. Hey kids, it's Hulk Hogan from the hit TV show The Sweet Life on Deck with Zach and Cody and that one guy. I think his name was like Wood. I can't remember, but I only started on that show for like every episode. So, back to the story of Mr. Noodle. Apparently, Mr. Noodle didn't die in Sweden because that man, he drew inspiration. He got all the way to Italy. He got to see his little squiggly noodle children, which you can see in the background. They're all posing in their Thriller pose for Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was Mr. Noodle's favorite actor in Space Jam. So Mr. Noodle got all the way to his home in Italy and got to see his children one last time. Now, I may be Hulk Hogan, but as I always say, a real man can cry, and I just cried. Oh, Mr. Noodle. I'm Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan never cries. Hulk Hogan is no ordinary man. There will be a funeral service held for Mr. Noodle on the 8th of Wednesday in the month of 2013. Hopefully there will be a good turnout. I know I'm going to be there because Hulk Hogan always goes to funerals because Hulk Hogan brings down the pain. I'm sorry, Mr. Noodle. I didn't hurt you, I swear. I didn't hurt him. I told the police my whole story already, I swear. I don't think I'm going to be the narrator anymore. The end. But wait, there's more! Ooh, a noodle! Good thing it's already cooked. I'm gonna eat this noodle, cause noodles are the good noodles.